Hello everyone, welcome to ACE Engineering Academy and ACE Online. This is Ramesh Pabba, faculty at ACE Engineering Academy. In this video, we are going to have 60 days preparation roadmap. This entire video will be useful for two kind of people. That is, one kind is already started the preparation as a long-term preparation, and those who are planning to start the preparation in these 60 days of time. For both kind of people, this video will be useful. That is called 60 days preparation plan. In this video, we are going to have complete information regarding syllabus and what topics are to be focused more, and in this less time, that is 2 months of time, 60 days, which subjects or which topics can be neglected. Everything will be given. So this is what important for the people, those who have started the preparation already and those who are planning to start the preparation in these 60 days of time. Everything will be discussed in this video. And let us have the idea regarding 60 days preparation plan for GATE electrical paper. As everyone knows that GATE 2026 is conducted by IIT Guwahati. This is a small information, everyone knows that. Now, the examination date, as everyone knows, February 14, 2026. And here it is the forenoon session, 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and electrical paper I am discussing. The point here is subjects for GATE electrical paper, right? Few people are having the complete idea, but those who are about to start the preparation, they may not be having the idea. That is the reason why I am taking the complete subject list as well as weightage of each subject in the corresponding years, previous years. I am showing 2012 to, that is 2025, 2012 to 2025. If you observe the latest weightage, right, general aptitude and engineering mathematics. Here I like to focus more. These two subjects are non-technical subjects, but everyone should focus more on these two compulsory. These two subjects together having the weightage around 28 to 30 marks. Means rest of the 70 to 72 or 75 marks only our technical paper. That's why every student I am giving the suggestion like mathematics and aptitude must be prepared definitely. Otherwise, if you are losing, if you are neglecting these subjects, definitely your score will be disturbed. That's why very, very crucial subjects are mathematics and aptitude. And after that, in the electrical machine subject, what is the general weightage? 9 marks in the last year. Before that last year, 8 marks, and after that 10, 11, etc. Approximately we can say around 10 marks. And after that, electric circuits and fields we can say, that is approximately 9 marks. Control systems, 9 marks, consecutively 9, 9, 9 every year almost, so it is also around 9 to 10 marks we can say. And then power systems also around 9 to 10. Right. Next one, power electronics, right, 10, 11, before that 6 marks, mean it is also around 10 marks. That's why you need to focus on the weightage such that no one subject is having the corresponding 10 compulsory or 12 compulsory like that. It will be varied 1 or 2 plus or minus 1 or 2 marks may be there. That's why I am giving the idea, right, how many marks may be there, etc. And then signals and systems, 9 marks. But last before, what is that, 24 and 23 paper, they have given 11 marks weightage. The last year they have given 9 marks. And analog electronics, they have given 7 marks. From the measurement subject, surprisingly, in the previous years, 2 marks, 3 marks or etc. But in the last year, they have given 5 marks. 2 marks questions and 1 mark question is given. And lastly, digital electronics and microprocessor, 2 marks is the weightage. Sir, in this entire 2012 to 2025, I have highlighted one column. Why? You know, this is the paper, this was the paper conducted by IIT Guwahati. Same thing will be now. Same thing we are going to. That's why IIT Guwahati conducted paper I have highlighted. I am comparing now. 15 and 15 they have given. But after that 15, 13, 15, 12, 15, 12 like that 15, 13. Means Aptitude, they are following 15 as it is, but mathematics 13, 14, 15 or 12, 13, 14, 15. If they are following as it is, you may be getting 15 marks also this year, the 2026 gate. After that, if you see electrical machines, 11 marks. After that, 8, 9, 10, 11 means around 10 plus or minus 1 will be there. And circuits and fields, in that 16 marks was the weightage. And then control systems, they have given 8. After that, it is increased to 13, again 8, 9, 9 means it is also 8 to 10 we can say. And power systems, they have given 10 in the last paper. And here also around 9 means okay, not much change. Power electronics, 9 marks, and here yes, 10 marks means 9, 10, 11, no issue, almost same. Signals and system, they have given very less marks in the 2018 paper by IIT Guwahati. Now, but if you see the recent years, 11, 11 and 9, they may be continuing this or they may be following this also, we don't know. That's why I am giving everything on the screen. Analog electronics, they have given 3, later it is increased to 6, 8, 6, 7, etc. approximately around 6, 7. And measurements, they have given 3 marks and 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 4, etc. will be there, and recently they have given 5 marks, means not much change. And digital electronics and microprocessor, they have given 5 marks in a 2018, but after that 4, 3, 2 and again it is 6 marks and 3 marks, 2 marks. It is also varying much. So this is the basic idea of the weightage. With this you can get the idea like, okay, which subjects are having more weightage. 2025 cutoff marks I am showing. For electrical people, I have highlighted electrical people in the general category, 25 marks. All India rank 1, who got the first rank in the 2025, scored 81.67. And after that, let's have the in detail discussion regarding topics one by one. Sir, which topics are there generally, on which topics they are asking more, which topics to be focused more, etc. I am going to give you. Right? So general aptitude, we can say 15 marks in this, right? Numerical ability we can say, and verbal ability, or we can say aptitude and correspondingly English we can say, right? So totally 15 marks. Now from this numerical ability, that is aptitude, we can see in the common language, what is the corresponding thing means? Numerical ability, reasoning part, and then spatial aptitude. So all topics I have shown. So based on the paper analysis, we can say first 4 topics are to be focused more. It doesn't mean that the question may not be there on this, no, but more focus must be on the first 4 topics. Here also first 4 topics, more focus should be there. Those are geometry and mensuration, permutations and combinations, data interpretation and percentage. More focus, and all these also will be covered. And here also all 4 first topics are to be focused more. But along with that, spatial aptitude, if you see the paper, every year they are giving the question on this topic. So that's why spatial aptitude must be prepared. If you focus more on this, yes, you will be getting the score very easily. Decent score you can avoid. Right? Now come to the verbal ability, that is English we can say. In this, basic English grammar, that is tenses, articles, subject verb agreement, adjective, adverb, preposition and other parts of speech. So all these parts are coming under basic English grammar. And also basic vocabulary, words, idioms and phrases in context. So these must be focused. Reading and comprehension, narrative sequencing and analogy. So these are the topics to be focused more in the verbal ability. Okay. If you are covering this and this, that is, you will be able to cover 15 marks. If you are completing this entire thing, you will be having the preparation solidly for 15 marks. Okay, in the positive way, you are getting 70% of the 15 marks or 75% means around 10 marks will be scored. In that way, you need to prepare in these 60 days of time. But this subject is very, very crucial. But along with that, one more subject is that is engineering mathematics. And many people, many students those who started the preparation already and those who are planning to start the preparation, they're asking one simple question like, sir, can I neglect the mathematics? My suggestion is no. No one should neglect the mathematics because it is having the critical or crucial role in the GATE rank, we can say. That's why mathematics subject is very, very important, because if you complete the entire mathematics subject, that will not only for mathematics subject, that will also be useful for other technical subject. Network theory, numericals will be there. Control systems, numericals will be there. Signals and system, numericals will be there. Any other subject, wherever the solid numericals are there definitely these mathematics will be useful. That's what is called engineering mathematics. That's why no one should neglect this mathematics for sure. Sir, in this, has weightage of, all I told you, 12 to 15 marks, sometimes 13, but in the last year 2018, what is it? 15 marks they have given, but approximately 12 to 15 we can say. Second one, I told you already, critical success factor in getting the top rank. Mathematics plays the major role. But in the 60 days of time, how I need to concentrate in the mathematics? Everything, timetable also I'll give you, no need to worry. And after that, helps in smooth completion of MTech in IITs, IIScs or NITs, etc. etc. Means once you enter into MTech, then also this mathematical knowledge will be useful. That will be helping you to complete the MTech smoothly. And from this mathematics, especially for electrical people, these are the topics: linear algebra, calculus, differential equations, complex variables, probability and statistics. But the moment syllabus is given to the students are having general tendency of asking the question like, sir, out of these, which topics are to be focused? See, unfortunately, they are not giving the equal weightage on all topics. Suppose 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 or 1, 1, 1 like that, if they are giving, right, they can understand. But recent years of papers, if you see, they are not giving equal weightage, right? In one topic more weightage, in one topic less weightage they are giving. So that is the reason why you are supposed to follow all topics for sure. That too, if you complete all these topics perfectly, this will be useful for getting the score in mathematics subject, that is out of around 15 marks. And also this mathematical knowledge will be useful for other subjects also. So that is the reason why all topics must be followed for sure. So this is regarding the non-technical subjects, we can say around 27 or 28 to 30 marks. Now let us come to the technical subjects. In the technical subjects, electrical people, which is the fundamental, very, very important, very conceptual subject, means that is electrical circuits. From this, around 8 to 10 marks is the weightage. Few people say that electrical circuits or network theory subject is very easy for me. Very good. But other people will say, sir, I am getting so much of difficulty in this. So what topics I need to prepare? So for them I am giving, the first topic you have to concentrate is basics. In this, KVL, KCL, nodal analysis, mesh analysis, all the super node or super mesh, etc. all basics will be covered. If you complete this basic chapter, we can say all types of network reduction techniques or network simplification techniques will be with you. From this, approximately 1 or 2 marks weightage generally possible. After that, network theorems. In this, DC theorems are there, AC theorems are also there. If you follow this, here also approximately 2 to 3 marks or 1 or 2 marks may be there. And after that, AC circuit analysis, that is steady state analysis, we can say. AC circuit analysis, steady state analysis, that is RLC, pure resistor, pure inductor, or RL, RC circuits, resonance topic, everything will be there. After that, transients. Generally, more questions are possible from the DC transients compared to the AC. That's why I'm giving, yes, a DC transient, you focus more. If you follow these 4 topics, from the entire electrical circuit subject, we can say 70 to 80% of score is covered. Suppose 10 marks is the weightage, for example, total subject. If you cover these 4 topics, approximately you will be scoring 7 to 8. You will be covering 7 to 8 marks. And other than that, 2-port network is there. Filters or magnetic field or other topics are say, that is what remaining topics will be from other topics, other remaining topics 1 or 2 marks may be there. That's why these 4 topics must be followed to have the electrical engineering basics as well as good score in the electrical circuits. And that too, this subject is a scoring subject. I am mentioning which is a scoring subject, which is the core subject. Based on that, you can segregate and you can have the preparation in these 60 days of time. Immediately, next subject I am giving that measurements. This is the core subject for electrical people as well as scoring subject. Core subject as well as scoring subject we can say. So what the meaning of this? In this measurement subject, around 3 to 4 marks, but in the GATE 2025, we have got 5 marks. We have got 5 marks weightage. So that's why around 3-4 marks may be there or around 4 marks may be there. But which topics are there, sir? So many chapters are there like any other subject. Error analysis. This is the fundamental and very important chapter. If you understand the meaning of error, that will be continued throughout the entire subject. That's why error analysis topic is very crucial in terms of getting the subject knowledge, in terms of getting the score in the exam. Immediately other topic is measurement of power and energy. Measurement of power and energy. Next one, bridges. Other than this, some other chapters are there, but more focus on these three. That too in the GATE 25, right? 3 questions were there. That is 5 marks, totally 3 questions. 1 question from the bridges, 1 question from the 3 voltmeter method of power measurement, 1 question from the error analysis. That's why more weightage is from these 3. That's why it is the easy subject, simple subject, and correspondingly scoring subject also. If you are getting 4 marks, you can get the 4 marks easily. That is a subject. Next one, missions. Everyone knows that core subject, very important, we can say core subject. From this missions subject, what are topics available? Generally we know that 4 missions will be there. DC mission, single phase transformers or 3-phase simply transformers, induction motors, synchronous missions, etc. So I am giving all those, right? All 4 missions are there. But if you see the weightage, approximately they are covering questions from all the missions. 2 like that, or at least 2, 1, 3 like that. All the mission they are trying to cover. That's why you are supposed to focus on all missions compulsory. Not only for scoring point of view, but also to get the subject knowledge, because this is our core subject for electrical people. So these are the topics to be focused. And next one is power systems. Around 10 marks we can say, 10 to 12 we can say. More questions are possible from the fault analysis. After that, transmission T&D we can say. That to more focus on the long transmission lines. And then protection and economic load dispatch. More weightage and moderate and least, etc. I am giving. So all these topics must be focused more to complete the power system subject. And power electronics, right? In these also different topics are there, right? So what are those? Devices. All types of devices will be covered over here. That is the devices chapter. Basics will be covered, I can say. Basics will be covered. Now the point here is AC to DC converters we can say. AC to DC converters are rectifiers we can say. DC to AC converters are inverters we can say. And then DC to DC converters. You are supposed to focus more on these 4 topics. Yes, around 8 marks or 9 marks, sometimes 10 marks, etc. Yes, around 10 we can say. That's why approximate range, it may be plus or minus 1 or 2 may be there. Right? Next one. Control systems. It is also scoring subject. Guys, why am I giving this scoring and core subject? Numerical subjects are generally scoring subjects we can say, that is network theory and then control system. That's why I am writing as scoring. So from this subject you are supposed to focus on block diagrams and signal flow graph. Time response, that is steady state error etc., time domain specifications and all, and then frequency response. Focus more on these topics, right? Next one, digital electronics, 2 marks or 3 marks or 4 marks, approximately I'm giving 3 to 4 marks. And you are supposed to focus on combinational circuits. Example I gave you, multiplexer, and then logic gates, sequential circuits, counters we can say. You are supposed to focus on all these topics to get 3 marks or 4 marks or sometimes 5 marks or sometimes 2 marks may be there. Next one, analog electronics. They are asking around 5 marks or 6 marks or 7 marks, etc. BJT biasing, nothing but bipolar junction transistor topic must be focused. Amplifiers must be focused. But along with that, next topic is very, very important, operational amplifier. From this operational amplifier, if you are getting the question, right, that will be very, very, very popular one. Operational amplifier questions are very popular comparatively. That's why focus more on the op-amps. If you follow this topic, this op-amp topic is not only useful for analog electronics but also for other subjects like measurement subject and operational amplifier topic. The measurement topic and operational amplifier topic, they may be combining and they may be giving the question. In that way, this operational amplifier is very, very popular topic. Coming to the signals and system. Before 25, I mean 24, 23, they have given 11 marks weightage, but in the 2025, 9 marks they have given. And which topics are to be focused more means classification of systems. What are those? LTI system, causal system, stable system, etc. And Fourier series, Fourier transform, Z transform with ROC, etc. Along with that Laplace transform. These must be focused, and it is also numerical subject. Yes, you can say this subject also as scoring subject. If you are mathematically very strong, yes, this is also scoring subject. And come to the, of course, next one, sampling theorem. Sampling theorem. So you are supposed to focus more on these corresponding topics. Next one is electromagnetic fields. Right, sometimes 4 marks or sometimes 6 marks they are giving, so around 6 marks we can say. From this subject, these are the topics to be covered. Those are capacitance calculation, they are asking the questions mostly. Maxwell's, Gauss law, Ampere's law, Faraday's law. If you are focusing more on this, yes, you can get the decent score from this. This is the total idea regarding the subjects and topics to be focused more. But in order to have this entire preparation, what we need to have means you are supposed to have a strategy compulsory. This strategy itself is playing the major role. But the first and foremost thing is how many hours a day. That is very, very important. I am going to give you the number of hours a day by thinking that, by assuming that you are having only gate preparation in these 60 days of time. You might be the college goer, you might be an employee working somewhere, but my entire timetable is generally like the people might be the college goers or might be the employees, etc. I am thinking like in these 60 days of time, you are leaving every other work aside. You are having only preparation. On that context, I may be giving this corresponding timetable, because 60 days of time, if you are spending full day, effectively 60 days, then you can have the decent score happily. After that, you can enjoy your life. That is the reason why do hard work as well as smart work in these 60 days of time. How many hours, sir? Generally, people will say, sir, I can spend 10 hours, sir. I can spend 10 hours, sir. Okay, well and good. Or I can spend 13 hours, sir. Or I can spend 14 hours, sir. That is your wish. According to this, you need to have the timetable. But people may be thinking like, sir, 10 hours is very difficult, sir. Guys, this is a 60 days time. 60 days time related concept. So that's why in these 60 days of time, if you are following 10 hours a day, you are going to get 600 hours. We are having approximately 10 subjects, for example. By 10 subjects means each subject will be getting approximately 60 hours. Right? Suppose missions and power system is somewhat lengthy topics we can say. You can add more hours. Suppose some other subject is somewhat less syllabus, for example. In that you may not be requiring 60 hours. In that way, segregate the corresponding number of hours. Suppose missions is there, for example. You are electrical engineer. You may be having the full confidence on the mission. Sir, I am very much comfortable with the mission, sir. Yes, 60 hours may be enough. In that way, you can distribute. That's why on an average, 60 hours is the general you will be getting, right? For the 60 days of time, if you follow 10 hours a day. Suppose if you are able to provide 13 or 14 hours a day, yes, happily. But, sir, 13 hours a day, how can I prepare, sir? How can I prepare? What is the procedure, sir? Don't sit for 4 hours together continuously. 5 hours continuously, don't sit. That will spoil your concentration, not only concentration, your health also. That's why I am trying to give you a tentative timetable like this. Just I am moving aside, just have a look on that. In this, I gave you morning 5 a.m. to, right, 11 o'clock or 11 to 5, like that I gave you. Complete 24-hour session I gave you. In this, just this is a tentative, you can have the changes according to you. Sir, morning 5 to 7. So people say that, sir, during morning time, I can prepare more, sir. That is what my habits are. Okay, no problem. 5 to 7, you prepare 2 hours. Immediately, 7 to 8, break. I am writing the break as we are here. Break. After that, 8 to 10, 2 more hours. And then 10 to 10:30, break. If you take the breaks like this, yeah, you can get the refresh. After that, you can bounce back to the preparation very easily. But what people does, most of the people, continuously 4 or 5 hours. After that, 2 days wasted because of headache or etc. Don't do that. Continuous preparation with breaks is very, very important. After that, 10:30 to 12:30, 2 more hours. And then 12:30 to 1.5 hours I gave you lunch and then take a nap. At least half an hour nap. Yes, definitely your mind will be refreshed after that. This time is very, very, very crucial because after lunch. So people say that, sir, after lunch, if I open the theoretical subject, it's very difficult. That is the reason why I'm mentioning here you are supposed to focus on numerical subject. If you keep on moving, if you keep on solving, definitely you don't get the sleeping mode. That's why numerical subject is compulsory here. After that, 3:30 to 4, again break. 4 to 6, again topic. 6 to 6:30. If you keep like this through the 24, that too effectively you can have. You don't feel burden at all. But if you sit for 5 hours or 4 hours together, definitely that will be feeling like burden. That's why how the intermittent breaks like this. And after that, 6:30 to 8:30, 2 hours. 8:30 to 9:30, again break. And 9:30 to 11, it is also for a few people crucial. Sir, after 9 o'clock or after 9:30, I go to bed, sir. So it's very difficult, sir. Difficult to concentrate, sir. Again, here also numerical subject. If you follow like this throughout the day, efficiently you can plan. And 11 to 5, 6 hours of sleep. 11 to 5, I'm giving 6 hours of sleep. So everything perfectly planned over here without disturbing your sleeping. But people does like, sir, I studied up to midnight 2 o'clock. I woke up at 4 o'clock. Don't do that. That will spoil your entire preparation or entire health also. That is the reason why sleeping is, yes, proper sleeping. That too, 6 hours is more than enough in this 2 months of time. 6 hours a day, yes, enough. That's why 11 to 5, 6 hours sleep is compulsory. So I'm moving aside for a few seconds. Kindly go through it. Sir, in this, which subjects are to be focused, sir? See here, 2 hours plus 2, 4 plus 2, 6 plus 2, 8. And here, and one more, 9.5, 11.5 and approximately 13 hours of time I gave you. Means my entire thing is approximately 13 hours of time. So 13 into 6, 13 into 60 days means 720 hours. 720 means you are going to get 72 hours approximately. But I am not insisting to prepare as it is. This is a tentative one. You can keep here and there, etc. Right? And one more thing very, very important is, sir, how we need to segregate the subjects. Daily 2 subjects. or daily 3 subjects. In that you segregate. Don't hold only one subject throughout the day, 1, 2, 3 days, one subject completed, 4, 5, 6 seconds. Don't do that. Simply 2 hours, some X subject for example. Here 2 hours, some X subject. After that Y subject. In that way you need to have. But anyway, numerical subject will be there throughout this lunch time. So therefore, other subjects will be having conceptual numerical. You plan accordingly. But very important point is, generally I say this, during this time, what is that, 9:30 to 11, daily 1.5 hour time I gave you. In this, my suggestion is keep mathematics. Mathematics definitely should not be read, should be practiced. That's why in this time mathematics must be followed. Throughout the entire day, you keep all the technical subjects, etc., mathematics and aptitude, etc. If you follow in this, 1.5, 1.5 hour into 60 days, you are having the enough time. So approximately 15 into 6 means 90 hours may be there. Yes, you can have decent practice about this. That's why everyday mathematics and aptitude should be there. Because as I told you, that is playing crucial role in getting the top rank, getting the best rank we can say. That's why everyday mathematics subject is compulsory. Mathematics means aptitude and mathematics is compulsory. Along with that, other technical, at least 2 subjects or 3 subjects you can plan. In this time, numerical subject, rest of the other time, 2 or 3 subjects. Okay. But people say that, sir, I prepare like that, sir. But main problem here is, sir, I am taking, of course, within 1 week of time, 2 subjects are over, sir. Within 10 days of time, 2 subjects are over, sir. But after completing those 2 subjects, right, if I start the 3rd and 4th subject, after that again 5th and 6th subject like that, sir, I am forgetting the first subject, sir. So that is the reason why once you complete one subject, you need to have the revision of the earlier subject compulsory. Assume that you need to have like this date, for example, right, 9, 12, 10, 12, like that, you need to have the complete December month timetable. And assume that you are starting network theory, right, network theory, for example, like this. After that, here anyway, right, or numerical subject, network theory here, here are some other subject, etc. Example I am giving. Once you do like this, 2-3 subjects will be over within a 1 week of time. Suppose if you are coming to one day, don't start only the other subject. No. What you have to do? Whatever the subjects completed, at least in any one of the slots, at least 2 hours, small brush up must be. That's why revision of the subjects is important. Once you have completed, don't keep those subjects aside. You need to have revision compulsory. Then you can have the you can have the touch with all the subjects. Suppose 2 subjects are over, 3rd, 4th is running now, 1, 2 subjects should be in the revision part. Suppose 5, 6 subjects are started, 1, 2, 3, 4 subjects must be in the revision part. In that way, all must be in touch. Then only you can have the good preparation. So this is the total basic idea regarding the timetable plan and corresponding hour segregation. Only one thing I want to point out here. Don't sit continuously more than 2 hours. That's why I gave you 2 hour slot is the maximum and 2 slots are 1.5 hours only. That's why you can have the easy relaxing mode and you can have the good preparation. So this is the total thing regarding the preparation strategy and all. What common mistakes a people generally does and you should not do, that is new subjects. Now those who have started the preparation already completed many subjects, right? Those who are in the revision mode now, don't start the new subject which is not started, but see that it is a more weightage or less weightage. According to that, take the decision. But those who are going to start the preparation from now onwards, for them everything is new, so you have to start all the subject according to your requirement. Second one, not analyzing marks, right? Definitely once you are writing the mock test, etc., you need to have the analysis compulsory. Okay, I have attended the test, I have answered these many questions in this prescribed time. How many questions I answered correctly? How many questions I answered wrongly is also very important. Have the analysis. Then you can avoid those mistakes in the upcoming test. And then ignoring the math is very big mistake. I told you already. These are the common mistakes you are not supposed to do. Mathematics is very, very important. Next one. Success formula. Sir, at least 20 tests. Those may be subject wise or grant tests or mark tests, etc. At least 20. Here I am making one star mark for this. Why? General tendency of student is, sir, I completed missions, I completed controls, I completed digital, like that they say. But once the examination is started from those subjects, people are unable to solve it. People are thinking that, sir, I prepared already, but I'm unable to solve it. The problem here is, once you are preparing at your room or hostel, etc., you take 20 minutes of time, 25 minutes of time to get the answer for one question. Okay, finally you get the answer, okay, happy. But that is not suitable in the examination hall. That is the reason why you start attempting the tests compulsory. For which purpose? Two things. Speed purpose, but more than the speed, accuracy is very, very important. If you are having the prescribed time of 3 hours, just like the main gate exam, for example, you are writing grand test or mock test, etc., 3 hours of time limit will be there. So that you can understand in these 3 hours of time, okay, how many questions I am answering. But after attempting the tests, subject wise or mock or grand or etc., don't get degraded with the marks what you are getting. This is only for boosting your confidence, not to get deviated from the topic. That's why if you are getting the less marks, don't worry. Go to the paper again after having the solutions with you. Go to the paper, okay, this is the question, I answered correctly, analyze it. Okay, this is the question I did not attempt, analyze it. This is the question I answered wrongly, okay, where did I mistake, etc. All the things note it down. Then try to avoid those. But what we do, exam is over, we keep that aside. No, attempted test must be analyzed compulsory. Then the mistakes will not be continued in the next exam. That's why the writing the test is very, very important. And I told you, revise every 48 hours. But I told you, after completing the subject, yes, you need to have the revision compulsory. Once you start the revision, everyday revision will be continued. Focus on strong areas, means which topics are more focused, or which concepts are more focused, which models are more focused. Yes, focus more on that. And then do's. What are the things you are supposed to do in these 60 days of time? And also in the examination hall, we can say, relevant to the exam only. Very, very important thing is, in these 60 days of time, what is the syllabus? What is the area limited? What is the exam pattern? Right? Stick to that only. Don't go beyond that. Second thing, concept is compulsory. People are leaving the concept time, following only questions. No, if you have the strong knowledge or strong funda related to the concept, then only you can solve many of the questions. That's why concept is very important. Next one, numericals. Of course, in the gate paper, more of numericals will be there. Yes, numericals must be there. Means numerical questions must be practiced, should not be read. These must be practiced. Next one, shortcut techniques. Suppose one question is there. In one method, 3 minutes will be there. In other method, 30 seconds may be there. For few questions, not every question. In those type of models, yes, practice those shortcut techniques. And then test. All I told you, tests compulsory. These must be done in these 60 days of time. And very, very important thing is, do's okay, which we are supposed to do, but which we are not supposed to do, that is don't. Very, very important thing is research work. Don't do the research. Suppose one IC is there, sir, show me the designing now. I want to research on it, etc. Don't do that. Finally, I am giving all the things what you are supposed to do. Class notes for getting concept as well as questions, practice questions and previous, etc. we can say. And then coaching material. Anyway, you know that our ACE Academy is providing two kinds, that is classroom practice, that is textbook. Second one, self practice, that is workbook. All questions must be done. After that, previous gate questions must be done, that is PVQs we can say. Previous ESC questions, ESC prelims questions mostly preferable. And bits and byte books given by our ACE Academy, yes, follow those. In the standard questions are there. And short notes is compulsory. In the examination hall, right, what you are supposed to do, one small tip I am giving. The general problem with many people is they start the first question. They keep on trying, and they spend 10 minutes of time unknowingly. After 10 minutes of time, they are getting the question solution, for example. Okay, but 10 minutes of time for one question, not at all acceptable. Second thing, if you keep on spending like this, assume that after 10 minutes of time, you're not getting the answer. What you have to do? You're leaving that question, you're moving to the next question. By that time, you will be stressed. That will be affecting the next upcoming questions. That is the reason. Simple technique I'm giving. See the first question. If it is very easy, just by looking at that you can understand. It is very easy, just by looking or within 30 seconds after, if you are able to answer, you answer it. Okay. Go to the second question. It is little bit lengthy or you are not getting the idea about this question, leave it. Go to the third question. Go to the fourth, like that, etc. That's why this is called first round. I can say easy questions first. Easy questions first. Means 1 to 65 questions. You need to go through all the questions. Okay, first question, very easy, write it. Okay, 30 seconds or 40, like that you can. In this first round easy questions, you need to go through all the questions, 65 questions. You will be able to answer around 10 questions approximately, no problem. Right, after that, second round. First is over now, second one. Now you try it. Like that you keep on going the moderate level questions in the second round. After the third one, finally, by this time only, if you are having the good preparation, you will be able to 30 to 35 questions, for example. Just assume that in the positive way. Okay, yes, you're confidently boosted. 30 to 35 question means, okay, decent score, everything. Then come again. Okay, this question is done. Okay, this is not done. Then try it. In this way, if you keep on going, you don't feel burden and that stress will not be affecting the next question. Because many people give the complaint like, sir, I could not go to the 40th question, sir. The time is over, sir. Still, I was at the 35th question only. Means unnecessarily, you are losing these questions or not. In these 40 or 45 or 50, 65 number question, easy question may be there. That is the reason why don't stick to the question, answer should be there. Then only I go to the next question. Don't do it. That's why in this way, first round, second round, third round, etc. If you follow this, you will be able to answer more questions. And one more point, one more advantage I'm going to give you. In this first round, assume that this second question was not happened. Something you are missing, leave it. You keep on going. Assume that in this 32 question, the moment you see the 32nd question or some number, you may be getting the idea related to second question. By having the theory or concept or options, etc. By looking at this, you may be getting the idea about the second question. So that is advantage. That's why in the second round, this question can be easily answered. In that way, you need to go first and second, third, etc. At least 3 times you have to go through the entire thing. If you follow this, you can answer almost in the better way of the corresponding. That's why you can get the better score also. This is the total discussion regarding the entire session, that is 60 days preparation roadmap, along with all the in detail inputs I gave you. Just try to utilize them. And finally, we are going to conduct pre-gate 2026 on 18th January. 18th January pre-gate we are going to conduct, that is online exam. I am giving the table also. Forenoon session, right? 9:30 a.m. started for civil and instrumentation people. 10:30 it will be started for mechanical and CSIT people. Afternoon session at 2:30 p.m. for electronics and production engineering. And at 3:30 p.m. it will be started for electrical and DA paper. And last date for registration is 16th January. 18th January exam is there. 16th January is the last date to register. And 19th January, right, results will be announced. So this is the total thing regarding this entire session. And we are going to we are conducting mock test. We are having the mock test series. In this total mock test, 24 will be there for almost all the streams. So this is the mock test series. Total mock test 24 we are conducting. So try to utilize this, attempt the test as many as possible to get the better score. So with this, I am going to conclude. I wish you all the best, guys. Thank you so much.